Hello and welcome Wonderful Adventures. Today's tutorial is going to be on tile maps and how to auto tile in Godot. So first I have a tile map in level, and I'm going to add a tile set to it, and then I'm going to add a tile atlas to the tile set. We're going to click yes. We're going to automatically import all the tiles in and leave non-existing tiles out. So see how they didn't select those certain blanks? That's what clicking yes did. So select all the tiles, and we're going to go into paint terrains. We're going to choose terrain set. From over here, add an element, add a new element for terrains, and in this terrain we can name this anything you like, but I'm going to call it navy path. And we can change the color, and you can change it to any color you like, but I'm going to change it to green because green means go. So now we paint tile set 0, navy path. See how it was green? So what I like to do when kind of think about when I'm painting for my auto tiling, especially for navigation, is basically wherever the entity is going to walk, that's how I want to think of a path for the tile as well. So when you think of it like this tile gets full bitmask from top to bottom. This means it will only go straight up and down. Anytime a tile is connected, it must connect to the single tile here. A single tile here. So if we put a tile bit here, it will connect to this one. But if we put a tile bit there, it won't. This one will not connect to this one because it doesn't match. But this one can still connect to this one. So in a sense, what we're saying is if the tile's path leads to another and it matches what it leads to, or at least is not bigger than what it leads to, because in this case it's 2, then it will allow it to connect as a valid tile, give it a possibility. And what we do here, so where the player can walk, I'm saying, is green. And that includes these little markers there. The player can't technically walk on those since those are part of the wall. Along the line, I will make a mistake, hopefully on purpose and not on accident, and I don't find the one that I did on accident, because when we make mistakes, sometimes it's really hard to tell where the mistake is at. So we're going to learn how, when we do make a mistake, how we can fix it, or at least maybe hunt it down, hopefully, and alleviate it, and then maybe fix it, which, from what I've understood in my use of the Godot tile map, you can't fix it. You can only hopefully have all the tiles that are possibly available in your repertoire already. You can't make stuff that's already, you can't make stuff there that's not there, right? So if the tile doesn't exist, which is what I painstakingly made this tile map, because it took me a long time to get the auto tiling to work correctly. So let's take a look at this and see if we can see any mistakes in our tiles and see what they were and possibly fix it. And it can get a little funny as far as fixing goes, because it could be hard to track down. Let's see, off the top we see one there and we see one there. Those are issues. Let's see if we can see any more. There's one, there's another one. Okay, so now let's see if we can find it and see what happened here. So I'm going to make this bigger. Well, we'll make it really big. That way everybody can see. Okay, so did you see where I made the mistake? initially, or do you think you know where I made the mistake? Or can you find it even afterwards? Well, one mistake that I do know of is right here. I didn't paint that one. Now, I wonder if there's any mistakes that I made accidentally, because that looked like more than one mistake. Do you see any other ones? I do. And I believe these were kind of accidentally, but also on purpose. And it's these two right here. So let's take a look and see if that helped. Normally, we can just paint immediately on the tile that messed up, and it should fix it. But sometimes there's more tiles messed up around, and it won't actually fix it. In order to make sure that it fixes it, kind of erase some tiles. So apparently we didn't fix it. I didn't find all of them. And what it's saying is this is supposed to be a corner tile when it's not. So let's just take one more look and see where I messed up. Yeah. Sometimes Godot or me makes the mistake. So let's make this bigger, and center that a little better so we can see. Now, I'm looking through over here. I don't think I see any over there. Oh, I do see one now. Do you guys see it? Yeah, you do. Right there. Okay, now I'm certain we got it. Hopefully. Right? So let's check it out. Remember, we can just try to click on it now. And hopefully it'll work, and it did in that case. And in this one, it did as well. And we can see here, keep drawing. I recommend you draw a couple of times, a couple of different shapes, just to see if you can find any mistakes. It'll be a pain along the way when you find one and you don't realize where it's at. But that's it. That's auto tiling, and that's how you can make very large levels really quickly. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.